Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm, and welcome to today's video. Yeah, I know I've been off for about 3 or 4 weeks. First video in a while, but as I've stated before, sometimes work just gets in the way, life gets in the way. You got to take care of that before some of the other fun things in life. But that doesn't mean that work on the farm hasn't stopped by any stretch of the imagination. We've been working our tails off the last few weeks. We've got the garden in the ground, which is coming up so awesome. All kinds of great vegetables coming up in the garden. My orchard and my vineyard are both beginning to produce fruit, which is really cool. And a few of the other things we've been doing here on the farm, I'll catch you up on real quickly before I share a surprise that I'm getting, and I want to share that with you. Won't show you a whole lot of it today because that will be in episodes to come. And then finally, a little bit of an update also toward the end of the video on our business enterprise, on what we're trying to do here at the Little Orchard Farm in order to prepare for a little bit of a side hustle, if you will, of selling some of our poultry to our community. And I want to share where we are with that process, as I promised to take you along on that. And so I'm going to do that too. But first off, a couple of things that we've been working on here on the farm. Number one, the last video I had was on the aircraft wire porch railings. And I went ahead and I finished up the stair railing as well. And I thought that came out really awesome. Looks good. Perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better on that. The next thing that we've been doing is Karen has expressed some interest in being able to move some of our lumber around on the property. We have trees that fall on the property from time to time, and so we get logs that we want to mill up on our wood mill, and and our bandsaw mill. And in order to do that, in order to move that around effectively, Karen thought she needed a little accessory for her tractor. So we got her a grapple, of course. You know, she's going to be able to move those things around lickety-split from now on out. And that's a beast. Whoo, that's a beast. Next thing that we did, again, little things happen on the farm that you just have to take care of. And you got to take care of them when they happen. Otherwise, it becomes kind of maybe a dangerous situation. And one such case was right here on our RTV. Our RTV needed new tires. So I took the old ones off and I put the new ones on. And when I say dangerous, we get out there and we're moving around in wet conditions, muddy, whatever the case might be, this thing can get away from you. And so having a good, safe utility vehicle is absolute paramount when you're working here on the farm. So did that. And boy, look at those. Now that's some knobbies right there. That's some fresh, good knobbies. Woo, doggy. Got a little sick chicken over here. Don't know if you can see her. She's got a little bit of a hum to her, so we've pulled her out and away from the rest of the flock to see if we can figure out what's going on. Don't know if she's egg-bound or if she has a little bit of a viral infection, but we've pulled her out, given her some super juice, and hopefully that's going to get kick-started and get her back to health. But anyway, this surprise I was telling you about. Well, I've got this purchase that I made for the wood shop. And the wood shop is coming along, or it has inspired me rather, to finish the walls and everything in the wood shop. And as you can see, I got all kinds of sheathing and everything out here. I've been cutting pieces and parts for, trying to get this stuff up. And lo and behold, got it up. Look at there. I've even got the first round of paint going on. And so we've got the white paint along the walls. And that's looking awesome. And so what I thought I'd do right here is take just a couple of minutes and give you a real quick rundown on what we've done so far. Number one, how I did the painting of the walls. We've got all the walls done all the way up, as you can see, all the way to the top. Woo! All the way to the top. Those were boogers to get to, but we got them. We knocked it out. But to show you just a couple of minutes of just some of the painting that went on. I started out with a roller. Not a good move. So I went back and I got me a sprayer and just bought a little simple Wagner sprayer. Let's see if I've got that guy here real quick. I can show you what I used. Yeah. I got this little guy here. So I'll show you a little bit of that real quickly to a small bit of music montage as I paint these walls. Hit it! that's so ugly. As I told you, that right there gets old. See what it'll do. Now I got the bottom part painted. The top part is going to be a dark gray. So I'm going to come back through and paint those as well. But I'm also going to put a divider up. So as you can see where the wood breaks, that's what you use trim for, is to cover up all your sloppy cuts. So I'm going to trim it out, and that'll be done using sliced 2x4s. I'm going to take 2x4s and simply rip them down. And so you'll get a nice 3-inch 3.25-inch trim that's running around that, and I'm going to paint that yet a different color. It's going to be a beautiful blue color, and I think it's going to look awesome. So that will be on the next episode. But for the surprise, as I mentioned earlier, the reason why I'm trying to get that thing wrapped up so fast is because I had one of those nice impulse buys. The wife let me go out and splurge for the old Father's Day gift, and so here it is. I'm just going to show you real quickly a quick glimpse of it, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss all of this later when we get ready to build it, erect it, construct it, do all the fun things with it. Ready? There it is. I'm just giving you a quick glimpse. Oh my goodness, what? Look, oh my goodness. Yes, that's right. Whew. It's a long mill CNC machine, a 48 by 30. Can't wait to get started on that bad boy. Oh, I'm stoked. Woo, I'm stoked. So anyway, we will get to doing all of that later. All of that will come. But for now, I got to get the shop done. So the next couple of episodes will be us trying to get that thing finished up, organized. Tons of other wood shop projects coming along. We've got wall organizers. We've got machinery that we got to get tuned and all that good stuff. We'll do all of that. And so make sure that if you're not subscribed to this channel, bing, you hit that subscription button, pop the like, and come along for that journey as we continue to grow out our little homestead. Hey, we're living and learning. We have no idea what we're doing, so join the fun, right? Lastly, the business opportunity that I shared a while back. Karen and I, we had considered selling poultry to our community, to folks here in our community. And lo and behold, we harvested a ton of chickens over the last couple of weeks. That's another thing that we've been really, really busy at. Let's see if I can find it. So we have chicken. Whoo, doggy, look at there. That right there is a good-looking pasture-raised chicken. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whoop. Okay. But look at the weights on these bad boys. 5.9, 6.28, 6, 5.7. I mean, these are big birds. Big birds. 5.9, 6.0, 6.6. We got some big chickens in here. So why are we not selling these bad boys? Well, we still lack one very critical thing. In order for us to sell under the homesteading or the cottage law or whatever they call that gig, where you can sell up to 1,000 and or 20,000 birds from your home, processing themselves on an on-farm abattoir or on your on-farm harvesting system, you have to have a couple of things here in the state of Alabama. Number one, a business license. You need to have a business license in order to operate and sell. You have to have an EIN number, and so we've done that. We are the Little Orchard Farm LLC, baby. Come on. So that's what we're operating under. I just saw a wasp fall by my head. Okay. And secondly, you have to have a a food safety course certification. And that's the one thing that we don't have yet. And so we've got to take the food safety course that's offered by the Extension Office here in the state of Alabama. And they rotate that around the state. It may be one or two folks that offers that course. And so they're doing all 67 counties of the state of Alabama. And it takes about a month or so for them to make the full circle back here to North Alabama. And so we've got to wait till they come back in order to take that. It's a 2-day class that you have to take. And it only has to be one person from the operation that can satisfy the whole company, if you will. But we've not done that yet. And so we've got to take and pass that course, if you will. And we will, and we'll get it. And once we get that, then we will be able to set the inventory level on our website to sell chickens. We have our website built. And if you've not checked out the website, check it out, thelittleorchard.farm, thelittleorchard.farm. And you can go out there and kind of check us out, see what we're all about, see how we've laid out the site, give me some feedback on it. Always looking for constructive criticism, and let me know what you think. But once we get that last little bit done on the food safety course, we will begin selling chicken here in a local North Alabama area, doing on-farm sales and pickup zones or pickup locations for people to come by and pick up their chicken. So anyway, that's kind of what we're up to as of today. Whew. Thought I'd make this one a quick one. But you guys have a wonderful week and a very blessed week. Until we see you again the next time, we will. See ya. Oh, and did I fail to mention that we had some really wacky weather last night? Check this out. Here's a small clip of what just happened just last night. Is that not insane? Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Woo!